Coinbase is listing yet again another new coin in about 30 minutes of the time of this recording. We're also going to hit up what happened to Braintrust yesterday, hit up on the price action there, and of course, check out the overall market in BTCs, what's happening. So if you guys like that content, definitely consider smacking that subscribe button, and don't forget to smack the like button as well. So jumping right into it, as we can see right here, Horizen Zen is launching on Coinbase Pro. Guys, we talked about this on last night's live stream. We're live Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, and sometimes with a Sunday night special. So this is starting yesterday, September 15th. You can transfer your Zen into Coinbase Pro account ahead of trading. Trading will begin on or after 9 a.m. PT time, Thursday, September 16th, as long as liquidity conditions are met. It's always like that. That's nothing new. We scroll down. We want to see, okay, what trading pairs? We got USD, BTC, USDT. Cool. That's what we'd like to see. As always, they tell us there's 3 phases of launching. There's really 4 phases. We'll get into that in a second. It's post only, limit only, and then full trading. And guys, the 4th phase they're not talking about is when it lists on Coinbase.com with the regular Coinbase app. For all the people that are unsure of how to use pro.coinbase.com, but I know all you out there are using pro.coinbase.com because that's going to save you on a lot of those terrible Coinbase.com fees. So moving on, guys, Horizen is a blockchain ecosystem that enables privacy-preserving decentralized applications using Zen as its native asset. Horizen has both a main blockchain and a sidechain platform that enables developers to build custom private or public blockchains in decentralized applications, also known as dApps. Let's head over to the price action. What's going on there, guys? Horizen, we see currently up 16% in the last 24 hours. Not surprising to see a move with a $1.17 billion market cap. So it's not a baby, but it's also not a big boy. It's in between. So just pull back to the last 7 days. We see on this chart massive parabolic action right there. I wonder why we had a massive parabolic action. That couldn't have been the Coinbase announcement that they're going to list it today, could it? Yeah, guys, that's exactly what it is. If you guys want to get some Horizen before it's on Coinbase, which is going to be very soon, Binance is probably your best bet. Kucoin if you're an American. You can also get it on Binance US if you are an American. So just keep that in mind. It's on a bunch here. So you just go to markets on CoinMarketCap and you go from there. But yeah, as we see, it's making some moves. We're just going to pull up the chart here. It's the Tether chart on Kucoin, which this one here doesn't have much data, but look at this wick right here on the good old weekly, which we want to go back to the daily. Yeah, look at that wick yesterday. This is what we want to look at the daily. Look at that, up to 160 on the Horizen Tether Kucoin pair right there. Look at that, massive volatility. Guys, we see volatility because of these Coinbase listings. It's not surprising at all to see stuff like that happen. But you want to make sure you're using pro.coinbase.com when it launches, because the most volatile actions always happen on pro Coinbase, not on other pairs, because, well, it's just getting liquidity going and getting it all going. So just keep that in mind. Get questions every time, like, why did ACH hit 25 cents on Coinbase and only hit 20 cents on other exchanges? It's simply because there's more volatility on Coinbase. They're getting the trading pair ready to go, liquidity conditions, getting the buyers and the sellers, and sometimes you get those huge spikes. So just keep that in mind. So that's what's up with Zen. Let's hit up Braintrust from yesterday. Guys, Braintrust launched yesterday. We had multiple, we had a video, a live stream about it yesterday, and we also talked about it on last night's live stream. So check those out from yesterday. Also, don't forget about the altcoin to buy. Definitely check that out. The dates are coming up soon for a massive crash for this altcoin in the Cardano ecosystem, which, can create a great buying opportunity. You want to buy low, sell high. Not what everybody else does where they buy high, sell low. So over to Braintrust, what's going on there, guys? So we're on the 5-minute chart because obviously it just listed yesterday. Every candle right here is 5 minutes. There's not that much data, so keep that in mind. But as we see here, we bottomed out here, came back up, Of course, guys, it's just in price discovery. This thing's brand spanking new. We saw CoinList launched it for 99 cents. So it's basically $1. So this thing's popped right off. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane what it has done. We saw on last night's live stream it was about $50, but right here was showing $42. That's kind of weird, because if you were on the live last night, you saw it almost hit $50, but we're on the btrst pair on Coinbase USD, the same pair we watched last night on Coinbase, and the chart's only reporting $42. Interesting. So we've definitely seen some discrepancies there. But if you were here last night, you definitely saw that's kind of weird. Anyways, though, it's pulling back here. We're seeing probably going to get some consolidation in this range, hopefully. We're on the 5-minute, so this is not a significant time frame. If I go to the daily, there's only 2 candles. Like, Can't do anything with that, okay? We're in price discovery mode. Launched at about, was at 11 bucks on Coinbase, popped all the way up, hit, oh, it's saying 48 bucks there. Maybe it was a previous 5-minute candle there. But so cool. So it does have that that's nice to see. And then pull back down. Not surprising, guys. We've seen the same thing when GRT launched. We had these massive pullbacks, and by the end of the day, the thing just ripped. And when I say that, I mean just pumped like crazy. So just keep that in mind. We'll see how this plays out, and we'll go from there. That's weird though. I went back to the 5-minute and it does show the high was 42. But when I go to the daily, it's higher. Interesting. I'm not sure why that's the case. If like anybody knows, let us know down below. But that's what's up with the good old Braintrust, guys. It's on Pro Coinbase. They have the USD, Euro, British Pound, BTC, all that great stuff. USDT as well, if that's what you're into. So check that out. And go from there. And if you want to see where Zen's at, just type in Zen, and you will see USD, BTC, and USDT. There's nothing going on there because it has not launched yet. We have about 20 some minutes for that to happen. So we'll see when that happens. Will Zen start pumping? I don't think we're going to see a crazy move with Zen simply because it already has a $1.1 billion market cap. We could see this thing, I mean, at the most double, but I don't see $1 billion going into it. Maybe a nice 20-30% more move, but we shall see though, guys. Of course, only time will tell. That's why we want to go see what Bitcoin's doing and go from there. Because if Bitcoin's falling, everything else typically follows as well. So of course, guys, we've talked about that, the lovely good old death cross everybody's so hyped about. We have the death cross. That's good because now the 50 is above the 200 on the daily. Very good, guys. That's bullish. That's what we want to see. The price action is also above it. That's good. Exactly what we want to see. MACD down here, guys. About to get across maybe the next 2 days. So that right there is we're losing some of the negative momentum and we're about to get some positive momentum, which is very bullish. That's what we want to see. We want to print green on the histogram, get the histogram on this side printing like that and get higher and higher. That's what we want to see. So cool. We'll see when that plays out. Last night on last night's live stream, we saw the daily closed above 48,000. Currently, we are above 48,000. We had a dip today so far at 47.2. So hopefully we can hold that range. Hopefully after this massive dump we had from the 53K region, 52K region, hopefully we can rally back up, get back above it, make a higher high and go from there. Because when you zoom out a little bit, you see, we were making higher highs here, kind of consolidating, kind of sideways, but trending slightly up. Then we did start moving up and then bam, came down. So let's see, is this going to end up being a dead cat bounce if we zoom out even more? Will this end up being a dead cat bounce, or are we going to end up making higher highs, higher lows, breaking out, and the golden cross actually come through with fruition like we've seen with the previous one, which was back here in May 2020. We've gone over some before, guys. I'm not doing that in this video, but will be like that particular one. Of course, only time will tell. We'll see how that plays out. But it's going to be interesting though, because I mean, we got a lot of people calling for 100K, got a lot of people calling for well over 100K. We'll see if their predictions come true. I would love to see that happen. I mean, I know with the macroeconomics in the world right now, we could see something like Bitcoin, because of the limited supply, actually do very well. So we'll see how all those major factors happen. Because look what happened back here with the liquidity crisis, when the beginning of the health issue that has come around. Look what happened. Everybody ran for cash. We had a golden cross and then bam, dumped really hard because there was a real world event going on affecting all asset classes. So that's something to think about. Like, what's going to happen there? Is there going to be some other real world event that's going to happen that we're not aware of right now, that you can't really predict, that could just shut this thing down? And I'm not saying we're going to zero. I'm just saying you have to keep in mind, like, there's more things than just in the crypto space. I know, like, we have like this echo chamber in crypto where we can get so caught up in what's going on, like in just what's going on in crypto. We have to think like, look, back here, this had nothing to do with crypto, had nothing to do with crypto at all. And it just dumped. Friendly reminder for Becky in the back. I mean, just from the golden cross, the price of the golden cross was actually up here. So let's actually get that. When it crossed, it was up here. Let's get the low of that one to the low down here, dropped 59%. So just keep in mind, guys, get that macro perspective. I'm not here to scare you guys. I just want to show you guys both sides of the story. Too many people are looking at just one side. You need to be prepared for both outcomes. I would love to see this thing end up making the higher highs, break above what's that, like the 53K it peaked at, break above there. And then, of course, break above it, come back down, test that as support, break above, and of course, start breaking, getting past the good old all-time highs, and we'll go from there. So what do you guys think about that? You guys think we're going to see a dead cat bounce? I mean, the macro, like worldwide, do you think like any more events will happen? What do you think that's how all that's going to play out. And of course, guys, what about Zen, Horizen, 102? You think that thing's going to pop? I mean, I know last night people were speculating for 4x. People were speculating to hit, I think it was 240. So we'll see if that happens today. Of course, it's launching, like I said, very soon. So I'll catch you guys tonight on tonight's live stream, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And of course, till then, smash the likes, smash the subscribes, and may those gains be with you.